Hello everybody, my name is Muffet. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you the top 10 sexy feminine fragrances that I think would be amazing for fall that are in my collection. I know fall is a time where you're going to have your perfect hair days, you're going to have your perfect makeup days, your perfect skin days. I mean, you're not going to be sweating out of anything. It's just going to be everything's balanced. The air is nice and crisp, and these are the times where these fragrances are going to perform amazing in the cool fall crisp air, and times where you want to feel sexy, where you want to feel feminine and seductive. I do feel like these will be amazing, and these are crowd pleasing. These are compliment getters. So if you are interested to hear about the top 10 sexy feminine fragrances that I have in my collection, please stay tuned. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and also go ahead and click that bell so you know of the next time that I upload a video. So up first, guys, I want to talk about Roja Parfums Elixir. Okay, so this perfume to me is like roses and chocolate. There are so many smooth notes at the base of this fragrance, but yet this does have a significant amount of florals. This has rose, violet, heliotrope, ylang ylang, geranium, jasmine, and lily of the valley in this fragrance. And in the base notes, you have, of course, your vanilla, your cashmere wood, your orris, your violet leaf, your musk mallow, your cedar, and your cinnamon. The base notes create such a smooth texture to this fragrance. It's almost like you have a rose prominent but chocolate fragrance at the same time. And that's the best way that I can describe this fragrance. It's absolutely awesome. Now that this has had a chance to sit, because I purchased this probably like a year ago, I would say it's almost like there's peach liqueur in here. The peach is in here, but it's gotten more potent and more fermented, and I love that. I absolutely love that with this fragrance. So guys, check this out if you can. I got this from Joma Shop. It was on sale, and this was a blind buy, and this was a successful blind buy. Yeah, I would recommend this to anyone who wants to feel smooth, sexy, and feminine for the fall. Next up, you guys, is Roseload by Boy Smells. I purchased this back in the spring, and to me, this is a spring fall type of fragrance. This is a musky, sharp rose fragrance, and there's rhubarb in here too, similar to that of Delina. However, I like the way that rhubarb is done in this fragrance than how it's done in the Delina fragrance. It has like some woody nuances to it too. It's so beautiful. So the flower that's in here is rose. You have cardamom, pink pepper, agarwood, sandalwood, and papyrus. This is going to be gorgeous in the fall. Gorgeous, you hear me? It's fresh from the rhubarb, and it has that savoriness from the cardamom. Then you have, of course, your rose for the femininity of the fragrance. So you also have that agarwood, which is oud. So there's a little oud in here, which is surprising because I don't care for oud. There's only one other fragrance that I think I like that has oud in there, and that's still on its way to me. When it comes, I will definitely let you know what that is. But yeah, this right here is an amazing rose fragrance. There's still something so sweet, sharp, and savory about this rose fragrance. Gotta try it. It's at Sephora, so definitely get your nose on it. Up next, you guys, is Roses Gritti by Mancera. So this is sweeter than your Roseload by Boy Smells. This, I would say, is a fruity rose. You have peach, black currant, you have some orange, and you have some coconut in here. And then, of course, you have your roses in the middle. The base has some vanilla and some sugar. And yeah, it's not a ooey gooey sweetness to this fragrance. It's just enough. This is an awesome rose fragrance. There's white musk, sugar, vanilla, and some benzoin in the base. I think this is a perfectly balanced rose fragrance. It has its sweetness, it has its florals for femininity, and then it has the smooth base notes that are just very resinous. This is awesome. It projects very strongly. The first time I smelled this fragrance, I smelled it down the hall in the mall. I'll never forget. This was the first what they call it? This was the first niche fragrance that I think I don't know if I ever smelled, but this was the first one that I ever considered purchasing when I was first getting into fragrances heavily. And this was on a good deal on Joma Shop's website. It was for 60 something dollars, and the store in the mall was charging like 130, 100 and something. So I of course got it from Joma Shop, and no regrets here. This has memories attached to it. I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm gonna try not to get emotional, but this has some memories that are close to my heart with this fragrance, and I'm just so happy that it is in my collection, and I'm going to be wearing this out in the fall. Okay, guys, I think we all know about this hot one right here. This is Valentino's Donna Born in Roma. This is one of the it girls for the fall. This falls in the vanilla category. This falls in the fruity category. This falls into the floral category. So, no exceptions here. This is your jasmine forward black currant vanilla fragrance to me. Those are the major notes that I get from here. And I just think this is so sexy. It's effortless. And this is definitely a compliment magnet. Great projection. It lasts a long time. And oh yeah, there's something in it that's just so warm and cozy. And a woman that has this fragrance on, she will make you feel warm and cozy, just as she smells. This has a personality of its own. I absolutely love this fragrance. Next up, y'all, is Tresor La Nuit. This fragrance I first smelled overseas, and I had to get it when I got back home. So I bought another one by mistake, and these bottles look alike, and it can be very confusing when it's time to purchase them. But yeah, this is a beautiful vanilla rose fragrance. And the thing about this is that there's sweetness that's coming from fruit, and there's also sweetness that's coming from praline. There's some coffee in here. There's some patchouli in the base. There's also some caramel in here as well to go along with that praline. So we have the praline, we have that ooey gooey caramel, but it's just enough. And the patchouli in the base adds this like freshness at the end of the fragrance that you smell. Absolutely beautiful. It's sexy. This is perfect for date night in the fall. Yeah, I've never heard of anyone not liking this fragrance. I'm sure someone out there doesn't, but this is a crowd pleaser. This is absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. Beautifully blended, beautifully done. And this is going to be perfect for a fall date night. Next up, you guys, is Love at First Sight by Nomade. The first time I smelled this, like my eyes like popped open. I was like, whoa, this is unexpected. So Nomade, I love the majority of their fragrances. They do a really good job with their blends. And this one in particular, I felt like I had to get this now. And so I did. This has lilac in it. This has passion fruit. This has acacia and some ambroxan in the base. But I honestly feel like what makes this fragrance what it is the passion fruit and the acacia plant. There's lilac in here too in the beginning, but the strength of this fragrance, the girth of this fragrance is mostly the passion fruit and the acacia plant. It's a white floral. You guys, you got to check this out. This is absolutely beautiful, and it's very unique to me. This will be perfect. Oh gosh. This will be perfect for a daytime sexy feminine fragrance. You can run errands in this. You can have a day date with this. You can go to church with this. This can be a signature scent. I think it's beautiful for the fall. It's definitely a sex. This is a head turner. You hear me? This is a head turner. This is a sexy fall feminine fragrance, and please get your nose on this, guys, if you have not already. All right, so this is Love at First Sight by Nomade. Up next, you guys, is a Tutu Blanc by Gritti Perfumes. This is a sexy feminine floral fragrance, but it has some innocence in here, and I think that's coming from the apple and the coconut. So the top has coconut, apple, black currant, and grapefruit. Middle notes are heliotrope, jasmine, and rose, and in the base we have musk, raspberry, vanilla, and amber. You guys, this is a woman who is beautiful. She's wearing her tutu because she's been a ballerina since she was a kid, but she's also sexy now that she's an adult, and she's doing her thing. That's what this smells like to me. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. So this will be perfect for a day date, brunch, or going out for a picnic. Oh my gosh. I had a moment with this fragrance, y'all. I had a moment. This is an innocently sexy feminine fragrance for the fall. Next is a beautiful ambery powdery rose. This is Peregrina by Thameen. I first heard, I think it was from Gabby with Love, or from Abby with Love, and I heard her talk about this perfume, and I was just like, I have to try this out. And when I did, I fell in love upon first sniff. So I went and finally got a full-size bottle of this for my birthday this past spring. So y'all, I got to put my nose on this right quick. Oh, this has your damask rose, your jasmine, gardenia, lily of the valley. There's caramel in here. There's some ambery notes and musk in here, as well as some powdery notes. This can be unisex, but I do feel like if a woman wore this, this would be 100% feminine on her. Like, it does not take away from a woman's femininity. If a man wore this too, he would be absolutely sexy, and he would be 100% male. I mean, 100% masculine in this. I don't know how they did this, but this literally goes straight down the middle as far as being unisex for a man and a woman. This is so gorgeous. This is a masterpiece. This is really a masterpiece, and I'm nursing this because this bottle was expensive, okay? But it's not even a 3 ounce. What is this? This is a 1.7 ounce. I think it was like $300 and something. So y'all, mind your coin with this one, but I think it's worth it. I do. I really do think that it's worth it. Yeah, this is a classic, mind-blowing, ambery, powdery rose that you have got to get your nose on. You smell this and your heart will smile. Your heart will smile, and you will never forget how you felt the first time you smelled this fragrance. You never will. Never, never. Now we have Carven dans Ma Bulle, and this is I'd say it is a peach prominent fragrance, perfect for the spring and for the fall, but it also has a number of florals that are in here. So you have lily of the valley, you have jasmine, sambac, you have some heliotrope, and of course your rose and your peony. You also have some sweet notes in here. You have peach, you have pear, and you have almond. Now, we love almond in fragrances. There's also some lychee at the beginning of this fragrance, and I feel like it's well blended. This is super feminine. It's super sexy. It's beautiful. It's pretty. Like the pretty girl is wearing this fragrance right here. Just imagine all those notes together, and just imagine what that smells like. It has a freshness from the patchouli and also some sandalwood in the base. And now with this fragrance in particular, this is definitely a sitter fragrance. It has to macerate, because when I smelled this initially in the fragrance store, when I finally ordered it, it had to sit for a few weeks, closer to a month, for it to really smell like what I remember it smelling like in the actual store. But once this has a chance to macerate, it is absolutely beautiful. You guys, do yourself some justice. Please get your nose on this. This is so pretty. It's so pretty, you guys. Last but not least is Mon Paris by YSL. This is a staple in my fragrance collection. This is a fruity floral, and this is a fruity white floral, and to me, you can go no wrong. This is great for all year round, but I feel like the fall will really bring out the crisp femininity that's in that patchouli, surprisingly. So this has a number of fresh fruits that are at the beginning. Let's see. So in the beginning, you have strawberry, raspberry, pear, orange, and tangerine. And again, that bergamot to me smells like it's a candied bergamot. Then in the middle, you have your peony, you have your jasmine, your orange blossom, and then you have some vanilla and you have some patchouli in the base, you guys. This is a well-rounded fragrance. It's super feminine, it's super sexy, and it's like, this will leave memories in a person's head. When someone wears this, the other person smelling you will have memories of how you smelt. This is resinous. There's something about this fragrance that is so classic, and it literally never gets old. This captures sexy, feminine fall vibes in a bottle, literally. So this is Mon Paris by YSL. Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in to hear what the top 10 sexy feminine fragrances are in my collection for the fall. If you have any opinions or any fragrances you'd like to add to that list, definitely place them down below. Feel free to comment. I look forward to communicating with you guys. Don't forget to like and comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to click that bell so that you know of the next time that I upload a video. Until the next time, you guys, enjoy life and take care of yourself. Love on yourself, okay? Have a wonderful rest of your day. All right, bye-bye.